the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, relative to last season, their record at this point, not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. Guys, let's dig into some of the players who might be, less known to the viewers and talk about some of the more underrated players in the league. Who would be your picks? Underrated guys.
I like Paul Millsap. I think he's underrated. I think his value to the team. There's a bunch of guys on that Atlanta team that's underrated. Teague and Millsap. Markieff Morris up in Phoenix, man. A lot of people, because the Suns aren't in the playoffs, they don't get the opportunity to see how good a player he is. And Shaq, who do you think?
Well, I'm gonna go with my under.
Live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Indiana, Hill is out there with Allen. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Hill. And it's George in at the small forward position. And it's Indiana's ball. It's a three-point game. Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he's certainly mindful of the shot-blocking presence they'll run up against inside. But he doesn't want them shying away offensively. If anything, he said, we've got to be aggressive, but also patient. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can be successful inside. Guys, let's see how successful they can be.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough D to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. I mean, you've got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
On up the court. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rose against Hill. From downtown. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
It's Ellis on the wing. Hill against Rose. Outside, George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Rose. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Hill kicks to George. Pick up by Hill. There's the three. The Knicks pull it in. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Here's Hill. The Knicks making the shot. And George, here we go, to the paint. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. New York leading by 10. Outside Rose. Feeds it to Lopez. New York moving it around. And it's Rose missing. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. George has got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Bazemore, it's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. The strategy included running the offense through Rose. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
5.
Hill passes to Hill. Pick up by Hill. Hill dishes to Ellis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ellis has got his first basket of the night. New York with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Rose against Hill.
Move the ball.
Here's Bazemore. And there's another one for the Knicks.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here is Hill. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Rose attacking.
Just absolute domination in this one for Rose. He's already up to 14 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Pacers trail by 12. Here's Hill. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Right side, George. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. The Knicks leading by 12. There's Rose with the 3. The second chance effort. Lopez, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Moving it up. Here's Bazemore. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ellis with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Oklahoma City. Outside, George. Screened by Ellis. George with the ball. Williams picks him up. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here we go, one-on-one. Rose kicks to Jones. Nobody near Williams. And he's good on the 3 ball. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hill against Rose. Now here is Hill. Not a lot of room. Ellis outside. They need this. It's rebounded by New York. Rose has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bazemore for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Go on and give it up.
And here's a look at the stats for Hill. Some impressive play from him over the last month. First in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestionable.
He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming at you.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Parker comes in for Jones. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Calderon in for Kent Bazemore. It's stolen by Rose. Oh, and here comes Rose, all alone. Pass to Calderon. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And 7 of the last 10 points, Greg, they've surrendered, have come off the fast break. So real easy to see what the problem is.
Now here is Hill. It's stolen by Rose. And again, New York running the court in transition.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And the Pacers with possession here, following the score by New York. Here's Boozer. Here's Turner. And he banks in the layup.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Rose. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And Indiana shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Now the dish to Miles. Passes it to Boozer. Calderon against Hill. 5 to shoot. Pass to Miles. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Rose has got his 4th rebound in this one. Calderon passes to a Flower. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Now here is Hill. The high post shot. The kick out to Hill. And a miss there on the triple. Here's New York. Outside Rose. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Rose has got 20.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Hill kicks to Turner. Hill sets the screen for Turner. Miles dishes to Boozer. Great open look there.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Good on the shot. 23 points for Rose.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now here's Turner. 8 points his last outing. Here's Boozer. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also,
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Rose, he's in at point guard. Terrence Jones out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Williams at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's Rose outside, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers stepped up to deliver. He had 11 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. The outing for him was certainly one that he would be happy to repeat.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Rose hits them both. Now, here's George. He had 28 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Outside Hill. Allen with the screen for Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Allen kicks to Ellis. The feed to George. Second chance shot. Rebound by Rose.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And finished off by Williams.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's 8 points for Monte Ellis.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Pigs, get the ball up the rim and get it out to our guards.
The top three-point shooting wingman in the league. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach, Greg. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
Indiana calls timeout. Knicks fans, these are your Knicks.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Monte Ellis. How last month turned out for him? He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
From deep, Rose, and again, New York with the triple.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Allen, a screen on Rose. The drive by Ellis. Good D by Jones.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
New York moving it around. Jacks up a 3. Rose, no good. The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's George. Excellent D there from Williams.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
The drive by Ellis. Good. Ellis has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Rose against Ellis.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Rose kicks to Jones. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And again, it's New York.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now George. 11 points in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that. Been a very solid outing for George. He's got 14 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Ellis, the pass to Hill. Back to Ellis. Outside, George. No good on the 3. New York's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Rose double teamed. Williams for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
38.
Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen by Rose. And a fast break now for New York. Rose has tapped the ball. And he gets it to go. Lopez has got 8 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Ellis dishes to George. Hill kicks to Hill. Pick up by Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. Will it go? Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Ellis.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Rose. He's got 34. Dishes it to Lopez. And the Knicks good for 2.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Hill passes to Ellis. Here's Allen. That misses off the backboard. The Knicks shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on LaVoy Allen. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Kevin Seraphin, who's checked in for New York. George Hill's checked in for Indiana.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Hill dishes to Allen. That doesn't go either for Allen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hill against Rose. Hill drives in. Here's Allen. The kick out to Hill. Stolen away. Here's Bazemore. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the game Bazemore's been having, he's got 13 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Parker's checked in for Jones. Aflalo comes in for Derek Williams. And it's Larkin in for Rose. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Hill. Boozer comes in for Lavoy Allen. And through one half, it has...
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then there's Lavoy Allen. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Both free throws good from Hill. The Knicks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And it's Rose missing. Pacers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Outside Hill. The shot by George, wide open. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
That one goes. Count it. Bazemore's got 18 points.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
George against Williams. And George kicks to Hill. Back to George. Oh!
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Rose passes to Bazemore. Rose dishes to Williams. Jones kicks to Williams. Off target from outside.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And that one's good, Ellis.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rose up on top. He's guarded by Hill. Rose, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
There's Ellis with the three ball. Excellent D there from Williams. New York with the ball. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Williams.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
There's the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Again, Indiana.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Rose passes to Desmond. There's the double team with Allen. Down low, Jones. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lavoy Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Outside Rose.
Woo! Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah,
oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Allen with the screen for Ellis. At the elbow, it's Allen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Assisted.
Allen's got his first points of the game. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Rose kicks to Jones. Good! Jones has got 6 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
They're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
And the basket by Rose.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
For Indiana, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pick up by Hill. Ellis goes in from 17 feet out. Lopez with the block. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Stolen by Allen. Here's Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's good. That's 7 points for Hill. The Knicks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Rose penetrating. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. That was a terrific hoop.
On the wing, Hill. Outside Hill. Lock at 6. Allen, a screen on Rose. Hill, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Williams.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. His fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Ellis kicks to Hill. Hill has the open look. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Rose against Hill. Jones drives in, fires from 14. That's short off the rim. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. It's Allen on the wing. Lopez covering, and Jones sends it back. Williams inside. He's guarded by Hill. That's good from Williams. The assist by Rose. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New York?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Ellis can't get it to go. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And there's the pass to Lopez. And Bazemore kicks to Rose. Double team on Rose. Here's Lopez. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Pacers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Deep two from Hill. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hill's got his third bucket of the night.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Rose dishes to Jones. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Terrence Jones.
64.
Rose against Hill. The feed to Allen. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touches it last.
Shape up. Shape up.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rose, he's in at the point. Jones is out there with a follow. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Calderon in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pacers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Hill kicks to Ellis. And Jones sends it back. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 8, Woods.
Stolen by Rose. To the paint. It's tipped. Woods. He's covered by Rose. Kicks it to Boozer. There's the pick. On the wing, George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Rose attacking, and Rose throws it down hard.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Turner with a screen on Rose. Woods the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Calderon. Oh, and here comes Calderon all alone. There's the bucket. Good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
George with the ball. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Back to Rose. Here's Calderon. Soft touch off the glass. Calderon's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Woods. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. New York's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. There's Rose with the 3. The shot is off.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Knicks, Woods.
shots. And he makes the first. The Pacers making a switch here. Miles is checked in. And he makes both free throws. Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. He kicks to Lopez.
It's been a solid outing for Lopez. 11 rebounds and 1 rejection in this game, too.
It wasn't a good one. Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
And the first one at the line is good. Kent Bazemore. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Best game. I mean, Doris, that's kind of hard for me to answer given the amount of great games I've had this year. You feel me? It don't matter, though, because best is yet to come. I'm taking over the league the rest of the way. It's that simple. Woo!
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
A remarkable 27 points from three-point land for him. With that kind of long-range shooting, easy to understand why they came out on top. When a team has a single player accounting for 9 three-pointers, that usually makes for a successful night.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Phoenix Suns. Looking at the last game for Phoenix, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. They're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And you might remember the last time we saw Freak on the court. He was putting up gigantic numbers, a huge career high for him, and an amazing performance. Kenny, how impressive was that for you?
Putting up the numbers that he just did, that's something only elite players in the NBA can do. This was the coming out, I'm going to say it, the coming out party of Freak.
You know, he's quickly risen up the charts. Many around the league with that performance, they're going to see that. Let me say it in my Dick Vitale voice. Get ready, baby. He's a PTP, baby. The Freak has arisen.
And it's the Suns coming in from out of town on this one, an interconference game today. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
Well, I think for New York, they've got to be thrilled with the way this season has started for them. They've already got some big wins under their belt. And definitely a confidence booster.
And, you know, I think it was important for them to get off to this sort of start. I mean, they had to prove themselves early that they were going to be able to compete with the big fellas, and they've done that.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Markieff Morris, Booker out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Warren, and it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Bledsoe against Rose. Feeds to Jones. Williams. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jeff Hornacek. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough D to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. I mean, you got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And again, it's the Suns missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Rose dishes to Jones. Back to Rose. And stolen by Booker. Chandler up top. Now the dish to Booker. Bledsoe passes to Chandler. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Rose against Bledsoe. Rose kicks to Jones. Pass to Rose. Shot is off. Chandler with the defensive effort. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. Fires the 3. Eric Bledsoe, and that's good. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Booker in the corner. Rose with the double team. The 3 from Morris. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Indiana.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Rose. Tries again. Williams' shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Morris a screen. That's good from Chandler on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Chandler's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
From deep, Rose. That's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Rose. And oh, here we go. Rose. Nobody.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
On defense, New York, leading by 5. And a foul caught on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Knicks leading by 5. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
They get it again. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Booker. And he can't stop the run as he misses. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Rose against Chandler. Rose passes to Jones. 5 on the clock. Williams kicks to Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Rose dishes to Desmond. Williams with a clean look. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
4th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to what you said, I mean, he's stealth like a ninja. You had the ball, now you don't. And you never saw him coming.
The Knicks making a switch here. Serafin's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Knight's checked in. Knight against Rose. The pass to Bazemore. Jones to Bazemore. Rose against Knight. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Warren.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Rose passes to Bazemore. The lead pushed to double digits. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Booker kicks to Knight. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Knight's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Rose against Knight. Rose dishes to Bazemore. And stolen by Booker. Lets it go from 11. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Booker following the basket by Freak. A shot by Knight, no good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Parker's checked in for Terrence Jones. Flalo comes in. Suns trail by 9. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. And it's Chandler in at the center position. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Suns trail by 11. Out to the right wing. Williams against Morris. Fires from 14. Drained for 2 points.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Rose, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bledsoe passes to Chandler. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded by a Flalo. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Bledsoe. Chandler's shot, good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Bledsoe with him, and Rose picks him up defensively. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and it's good. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Count the bucket. 17 points for Rose.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Suns trail by 8. Morris with a screen on a Flalo. Knight into the lane. Excellent D there from a Flalo.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Rose kicks to Jones. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Chandler with the screen on a Flalo. Knight dishes to Chandler. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And it's off from 3-point range.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Rose attacking and stolen by Knight. Fast break, here come the Suns. Tucker with the ball, now guarded by Aflalo. Morris, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Rose. Pass to Williams. On its way from Aflalo for two. Nice shot from the wing. Aflalo's got his first bucket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Knight passes to Morris. No good again that time.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Shots good by Williams.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Knight kicks to Morris. Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Bledsoe left side. Morris against Jones. And Bledsoe, here we go. Phoenix, no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Williams. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. Suns trail by 19. Outside Knight. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. First trip to the line for him here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And New York making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Outside, Jones. And it's Rose penetrating. Back to Jones. New York moving it around. Rose up on top. He's guarded by Knight. Jones, no luck. Suns trail by 17. Inside, here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Lopez kicks to Rose. Can't get it to fall.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Booker. That three off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Warren dishes to Knight. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Knight's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Move the ball.
Knight against Rose.
Thinking too much.
And Chandler sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And there's Rose on the assist by Aflalo. 19 points for Freak.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Morris with a screen on Aflalo. And stolen by Aflalo. All by himself. Finished off the break. Bazemore's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. They grabbed their own miss. Chandler. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Rose passes to Jones. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Go on and give it up.
And a new group in for the Knicks. So we've reached the end of the...
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
The second half just about to get going here.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Rose. He's got 19 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Rose in at point guard. Derek Williams is out there with Jones. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. Bledsoe for 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Chandler. The Knicks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Bledsoe against Rose.
Move the ball.
It's Jones on the wing. Rose kicks to Williams. Rose attacking. Look at that.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Shoots from the elbow. Bledsoe with another miss. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Bazemore. Kicks it out to Jones. Outside Rose. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The Knicks. Made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Suns trail by 12. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Check out the game for Eric Bledsoe. He has 9 points and some assists, too. How about 3 of them?
At the line for 2.
Bledsoe hits them both. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And it's Rose penetrating, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
But they'll get another chance. And Booker kicks to Warren. To the middle, Chandler dishes to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chandler the pass to Warren. Phoenix no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 12. Rose attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first
and this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Rose.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Suns trail by 16. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Bledsoe with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
The Knicks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Looking at the game Bazemore's been having, 10 points and 2 steals as well. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Jones, no one around him. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 8 points for Terrence Jones. And Bledsoe, here we go. The 17-footer goes down.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Williams kicks to Rose. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Rose has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Williams. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for the Knicks.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Williams dishes to Lopez, and he bangs it home with one hand.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And the wide open shot from Morris hits the 3-point bomb. Morris has got 11 points.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Rose attacking. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Number 1, Tyson Chandler.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Robin Lopez.
Kevin Seraphin.
Phoenix with the ball. Dishes to Warren. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Morris has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Suns. And it's Rose penetrating. And the Knicks good for 2.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
66.
Bledsoe against Rose. Floats one. No good from Bledsoe. The Knicks leading by 19. From beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
He dishes it to Chandler. It's rebounded by New York. Rose has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williams, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Derek Williams. 16 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues...
And for the Knicks, they're shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Chandler out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Suns trail by 21. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
That one is off. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Good on the second free throw. The Knicks leading by 20. Outside Rose. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Warren the pass to Morris. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Booker's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Bledsoe. Launches it. Knicks with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Bledsoe against Rose. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Here's Morris. Makes it off the glass.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Rose goes in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Bledsoe against Rose. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Pass to Warren. 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rose goes in. New York moving the ball around. Bazemore for 3. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Lopez.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Booker with it. Stolen. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. That's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Bledsoe, sweet little floater.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Rose attacking. The feed now to Lopez. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Rose against Bledsoe. Morris outside. Chandler's shot, good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Outside Rose.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 46 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Chandler outside. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Williams. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Got a hand on it. Bledsoe outside. He feeds it to Booker. Morris inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a solid outing for Morris. He's got 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And Morris drops them both. Knicks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. And it's Rose penetrating. It's stolen by Morris. And Phoenix pushing it up now. No good from Bledsoe. Lopez dishes to Bazemore. Kicks it to Rose. Outside, Jones. Back to Rose. From 17 feet out. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bledsoe. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
A different look for New York. Parker's checked in for Terrence Jones. Calderon comes in for Williams. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
I just played a minor role. I could have done more scoring, but sometimes I feel like I need to get my teammates involved. If I don't, then coach is going to yell at me or something. But really, the biggest part of the win is how to score.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the present freak. He notched his season high and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.